When most people think of Italy, their minds drift to the cobblestone streets of Rome, the canals of Venice, or the rolling hills of Tuscany. And honestly, who could blame them? Italy is one of the most beloved travel destinations on the entire planet. But here is the thing. Millions of travelers visit Italy every single year and completely miss what might be its most breathtaking secret. We are talking about its islands. Scattered across the shimmering Mediterranean, the dramatic Tyrrhenian, and the sparkling Adriatic seas lies a collection of islands so stunning, so diverse, and so deeply rich in history and culture that they deserve their very own spotlight. From volcanic peaks rising straight out of the sea to powder-white beaches and ancient ruins, Italy's islands are nothing short of extraordinary. And today we are finally giving them the attention they deserve. In this video, we are taking you on an unforgettable journey across some of Italy's most spectacular islands. From the mighty shores of Sicily and the exclusive beaches of Sardinia, to the glamorous cliffs of Capri and the volcanic wonders of the Aeolian Islands, we have got so much ground to cover. Expect to be amazed by stunning landscapes that seem almost too beautiful to be real. We are talking crystal clear turquoise waters, ancient ruins steeped in thousands of years of history, and local cultures so rich and vibrant they will leave you completely captivated. Whether you are a luxury traveler, a history enthusiast, a nature lover, or simply someone dreaming of the perfect Mediterranean escape, there is an Italian island waiting just for you. So make sure you stay with us until the very end, because by then you just might discover your perfect Italian island getaway. Let us dive in, and occasional eruptions that remind you just how powerful nature truly is. Sicily, the largest island in the entire Mediterranean Sea. Sitting right at the toe of Italy's famous boot, this extraordinary island has been capturing hearts for thousands of years, and it's not hard to see why. The moment you arrive, Sicily's dramatic landscapes take your breath away. The island is a place of raw, untamed beauty, where rugged coastlines meet golden valleys, and ancient hilltop towns overlook sparkling blue waters stretching endlessly toward the horizon. But nothing defines Sicily's skyline quite like Mount Etna. Standing at roughly 3,329 meters above sea level, Etna is Europe's largest and most active volcano, and it is absolutely magnificent. Adventurers and hikers from around the world make the pilgrimage here to witness its smoldering craters, dramatic lava fields. Sicily's soul runs deep, shaped by thousands of years of conquests and cultural exchange. The Greeks, Romans, Arabs, and Normans all left their mark here, creating one of the most layered civilizations in the entire Mediterranean world. You can feel this history everywhere you turn. The Valley of the Temples in Agrigento is absolutely breathtaking, featuring some of the best preserved ancient Greek temples outside of Greece itself. Dating back to the 5th century before the Common Era, these golden stone structures rise majestically against the Sicilian sky. Further west, the ancient ruins of Selinunte stretch across dramatic cliff tops overlooking the sea, offering a hauntingly beautiful glimpse into antiquity. But Sicily isn't just about ancient stones. Head to Palermo, and your senses will be completely overwhelmed. The street food scene here is legendary. Crispy golden arancini, fresh seafood markets bursting with colour, and flavours that tell centuries of culinary stories all in one bite. Stands scattered dramatically across the landscape, silently guarding stories of a remarkable, forgotten world. Italy's second-largest island and one of Europe's most exclusive travel destinations. Floating majestically in the western Mediterranean Sea, Sardinia is a world unto itself, offering experiences that simply cannot be found anywhere else on the planet. The legendary Costa Smeralda, meaning Emerald Coast, stretches along the northeastern shoreline, dazzling visitors with its impossibly emerald green waters and powdery white sandy beaches. This glamorous coastline has long attracted celebrities, billionaires, and luxury travelers who arrive aboard magnificent yachts seeking paradise on Earth. But Sardinia holds far deeper secrets beneath its glamorous surface. Beyond Sardinia's glamorous coastline lies a completely different world. Venture inland, and you'll discover rugged mountain ranges, dense forests, and ancient villages where time seems to stand still. Communities like Orgosolo and Oliena have preserved traditions dating back thousands of years, from colourful festivals to handcrafted textiles passed down through generations. The island's cuisine is equally extraordinary. Porcedu, a slow-roasted suckling pig seasoned with myrtle and herbs, is considered the ultimate Sardinian feast. Pair it with a glass of Canino wine, a bold red made from Grenache grapes grown under the intense Sardinian sun, and you have a meal worth travelling across the world for. But perhaps Sardinia's most remarkable distinction is its people. The island is officially recognized as a blue zone, one of only 5 places on Earth where residents regularly live past 100 years old. Scientists believe their longevity comes from diet, strong community bonds, and an unhurried way of life. And artists, writers, and celebrities have followed ever since, drawn by its irresistible magic. Nestled in the stunning Bay of Naples. From the moment you set eyes on its dramatic limestone cliffs, rising sharply from the sparkling Tyrrhenian Sea, you understand why this island has captivated the world for centuries. Capri is a place where natural beauty meets effortless elegance. Stroll along Via Camarella, and you will find luxury boutiques lining the narrow streets, offering everything from designer fashion to handcrafted sandals. At the heart of it all sits the famous Piazzetta, a charming sun-drenched square that serves as the social soul of the island, where locals and visitors gather to sip espresso and watch the world pass by, creating one of Italy's most photographed and instantly recognizable landscapes. This extraordinary sea cave is accessible only by small rowboat, and as you enter through its narrow opening, you are instantly transported into another world. The sunlight filters through an underwater cavity, casting the entire cave in an ethereal, glowing blue light that seems almost supernatural. Visitors often fall completely silent, overwhelmed by its breathtaking beauty. Beyond the grotto, Capri rewards adventurers with even more natural splendor. The chairlift ride up to Monte Solaro, the island's highest peak, offers sweeping panoramic views stretching across the Bay of Naples all the way to the Amalfi Coast on clear days. Once you descend, the Gardens of Augustus provide another unforgettable perspective, creating landscapes unlike anything else found anywhere else on Earth. A volcanic archipelago recognized as a UNESCO World Heritage Site. This stunning collection of 7 islands sits in the Tyrrhenian Sea, each carrying its own remarkable character and charm. Stromboli, perhaps the most dramatic of them all, is home to one of the world's most continuously active volcanoes. Almost every single night, this incredible natural wonder erupts in a spectacular display of glowing lava and ash, creating what many travelers describe as nature's own fireworks show. Then there is Volcano, named as the mythological home of the Roman god of fire, and Lipari, the largest island of the group, buzzing with energy and history, making it one of Italy's most unusual and memorable natural attractions, making it the perfect base for exploring the entire archipelago. Its pumice stone beaches give the coastline a striking, almost otherworldly appearance, while the lively town centre buzzes with restaurants, boutiques and waterfront cafes that keep visitors entertained well into the evening. The island's hilltop citadel offers sweeping views across the surrounding sea. Then there is Panarea, the smallest of the 7 islands and arguably the most exclusive. This tiny gem attracts a glamorous jet-set crowd who arrive by yacht and gather at chic bars as the sun dips below the horizon. Just across the water from Capri lies Ischia, a volcanic island that rarely gets the spotlight it truly deserves. While Capri draws the glamorous crowds, Ischia offers something equally breathtaking, but far more peaceful and authentic. This island is a paradise of thermal spas where natural hot springs bubble up from deep within the earth, offering visitors a truly unique and restorative experience. Lush gardens cascade down hillsides, fragrant with Mediterranean herbs and colourful blooms. Charming fishing villages dot the coastline, where life moves at a wonderfully unhurried pace. But perhaps Ischia's most dramatic landmark is the Aragonese Castle, a magnificent fortress that rises powerfully from a rocky islet just off the main island's shore. Connected by an ancient stone bridge, this castle has stood for centuries, watching over the island like a silent guardian, and remains one of southern Italy's most unforgettable sights, all enjoyed with the gentle sound of lapping waves just steps away. Poseidon Gardens features over 18 outdoor pools of varying temperatures, all fed by natural volcanic springs and nestled among lush Mediterranean plants, fragrant flowers, and sea views that stretch endlessly across the horizon. Negombo, equally impressive, combines thermal bathing with a botanical garden atmosphere, creating a deeply relaxing experience unlike anything else in Italy. Beyond the waters, Ischia has a proud winemaking tradition. The Biancalella grape, a crisp and aromatic white variety grown on the island's volcanic slopes, produces wines that pair beautifully with the local cuisine. Speaking of food, the harbour village of Sant'Angelo is an absolute must-visit. Leaving the Bay of Naples behind, we now sail toward the Tuscan archipelago to discover Elba, the third largest island in Italy. This remarkable island holds a fascinating place in history as the place where Napoleon Bonaparte was exiled in 1814, spending nearly 10 months here before his dramatic escape back to France. But Elba is far more than a historical footnote. Its diverse landscape is genuinely breathtaking, featuring rugged granite mountains, dense chestnut forests, and a stunning coastline boasting over 150 beaches. From powdery fine white sand to shores lined with colourful pink and green pebbles, every beach feels like a unique discovery. The crystal-clear waters surrounding Elba are among the cleanest in the entire Mediterranean. Snorkelers and divers are rewarded with vibrant marine life, ancient shipwrecks, and underwater rock formations that create an almost otherworldly experience beneath the surface. Portoferraio is Elba's crown jewel, a charming town wrapped in impressive Medici fortifications dating back to the 16th century. Here you can visit Villa dei Mulini, Napoleon's elegant residence during his exile, where his personal library and original furnishings remain beautifully preserved. Walking through the old town feels like stepping directly into history at every corner. Elba's identity was also deeply shaped by iron ore mining, an industry stretching back to ancient Etruscan times. The mines of Rio Marina transformed the landscape into a striking palette of reddish and ochre tones, and today a dedicated mining museum celebrates this remarkable industrial heritage that defined generations of island life. But perhaps Elba's most underrated pleasure is simply driving its coastal roads. Winding routes reveal dramatic cliffs, hidden coves, and sweeping panoramas across the Tyrrhenian Sea. Every curve delivers another breathtaking view, making the journey itself an unforgettable part of experiencing this magnificent island. Tucked quietly in the Bay of Naples, Procida is the smallest and arguably most authentic island in the region. Despite its modest size, it exploded onto the global stage when it was named the Italian Capital of Culture in 2022, drawing worldwide attention to its extraordinary charm. At the heart of Procida lies Marina Coricella, a breathtaking fishing village draped in pastel shades of yellow, pink, orange, and terracotta. Stacked along the waterfront like a living painting, it ranks among the most photographed locations in all of Italy, and honestly, it is easy to understand why. What truly sets Procida apart is its soul. Unlike Capri or Ischia, mass tourism has never fully taken hold here. Fishermen still mend their nets along the harbour, locals gather in small piazzas, and life moves at a beautifully unhurried pace. Procida feels genuinely wonderfully real. Wandering through Procida feels like stepping back in time. The narrow winding streets are barely wide enough for two people to pass, lined with sun-bleached walls and hanging laundry swaying in the sea breeze. The island is famous for its extraordinary Procida lemons, large, fragrant citrus fruits grown in terraced groves that have supplied limoncello makers for generations. These lemons are deeply woven into local identity, appearing in everything from pastries to fresh lemonade sold by street vendors. Fishing remains a living tradition here, not a performance for tourists. You can still watch weathered fishermen mending nets along the harbour at dawn, just as their ancestors did for centuries. Procida also holds a special place in Italian cinema, serving as the primary filming location for the beloved 1994 film Il Postino. That romantic, melancholic masterpiece captured the island's soul perfectly, inspiring countless artists, poets, and writers who continue making pilgrimages here seeking its timeless beauty. The Tremiti Islands are truly Italy's untouched Adriatic paradise. This tiny archipelago remains largely unknown to international tourists, making it feel like a genuine discovery. What awaits visitors here is nothing short of breathtaking. Towering limestone cliffs plunge dramatically into the sea. Ancient sea caves carve mysterious passages through the rock, and the water itself glows in shades of turquoise so vivid they seem almost unreal. The clarity of these waters is remarkable, offering visibility that divers and snorkelers can only dream about elsewhere. Much of this pristine beauty is preserved thanks to a protected marine reserve surrounding the islands. Before we wrap up, there are a few more incredible islands that deserve a special mention. First, Pantelleria, often called the Black Pearl of the Mediterranean. This remote volcanic island sits closer to Tunisia than to Sicily, and its rugged lava landscapes, natural thermal pools, and unique damuso stone houses create an atmosphere unlike anywhere else in Italy. It's raw, dramatic, and absolutely unforgettable. Then there's Giglio Island, a peaceful Tuscan gem offering medieval hilltop villages, unspoiled bays, and crystal-clear waters perfect for swimming and snorkeling. It's the kind of place where time slows down beautifully. Finally, Marettimo, the most westerly of the Agadi Islands off Sicily's coast, is truly one of Italy's best-kept secrets. With no cars, pristine nature trails, and some of the clearest waters in the entire Mediterranean, Marettimo is paradise for travellers seeking pure, unspoiled beauty far from the tourist crowds. A whole constellation of island treasures is calling your name, each one more unforgettable than the last. From the volcanic drama of the Aeolian Islands, where Stromboli lights up the night sky, to the glamour and sophistication of Capri perched above the Bay of Naples. From the ancient Greek temples and rich cultural tapestry of Sicily to the pastel-painted fishing villages and soulful authenticity of Procida, every single island tells a completely different story. Each one carries its own unique landscape, history, cuisine, and atmosphere that sets it apart from the rest. And that is exactly what makes Italy's islands so extraordinary. They are not just beautiful destinations, they are entire worlds waiting to be discovered. So there you have it, some of the most breathtaking islands Italy has to offer, each one more incredible than the last. If you are ready to start planning your own Italian island adventure, the best time to visit is generally late spring. Think May and June, or early autumn, around September and October. You will enjoy warm weather, beautiful scenery, and far fewer crowds than the peak summer months of July and August. Now I want to hear from you. Drop a comment below telling me which island you would most like to visit, or if you have already been to any of these stunning destinations, share your experience with the community. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. It truly helps the channel grow. And if you want more Italy travel content like this, make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell so you never miss a new video. Until next time, safe travels.